Hi love, hello and welcome to Co-Creative Healing Journey. My name is Gerd, I'm a healer and I am so happy to have you here. Hello to all my subscribers, hello to new viewers. At this point, everything is pretty much new, but hello and welcome. I hope that this reading will serve you. So this is a pick a card reading where we are looking at how you can create breakthrough in a situation where you are feeling stagnant, where you're feeling stuck, or just unhappy, a situation, a circumstance that you don't want to be in anymore and you would like to create some breakthrough. Spirit has got you. So we have here 6 options and you can choose one option for a situation, multiple options for the same situation, or an option for multiple situations. It really is up to you. Timestamps are in the description box and I will see you in your reading in just a little bit. Hi love, hello and welcome to those of you who chose the first option. We have here advice on how you can create breakthrough in this situation, and it is good. We've got DNA karma, we've got 10 of wands with self-destruction, we've got relaxation, we've got wind the page of wind, the page of swords with consciousness. We've got overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. This is such beautiful energy. With relaxation here being number 49, it is just one number shy of the final number in this deck, which is the Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck. And basically the message is that you are almost there. You are almost at the end, and you're almost at the point where you are going to manifest, you're going to have what it is that you want in the situation or circumstance. So the breakthrough is not even coming through as what it is that you want or need, but the breakthrough is coming through for you to realize that you're going to have what you want or need in this situation, and therefore can relax in it. And it's coming through this energy of riding the wave. You know, when you surf, you do a lot of work to paddle, align with the wave, to jump on the wave. But once you're on the wave, then you just ride it all the way into shore. And that's the message here for you. Ride the wave. You're there. What you want is going to manifest. Why? It's in the DNA of the very situation. It might even be in your DNA. So this could be something that you are optimally suited to do, something that you're divinely made to do, something that's part of your life purpose, something that's part of your karma, even your dharma. This can be something that you are intending on a soul level to do. Whatever it is, it's in you. It's a part of who you are. So you're always going to manifest it. You're always going to do it. It's like this thing. If you have a beautiful singing voice, you're always going to sing. Do you sing on stage? Do you sing at home in the shower? It doesn't matter. You're always going to sing. It's always going to be a part of you. And so you can relax. And Spirit wants you to know that anything else, this kind of energy where you are 10 of wands, stressed, overwhelmed, where you are focusing too much on the outcome, attached to the outcome, that's self-destructive energy in the situation and circumstance. It's the contrary of what it is that you want. You're not riding the wave, you're like trying to push the wave away, which is a waste of time, right? You can't push the wave away. It's gonna come into shore. You're trying to direct things. It's also a card of trying to control the situation, and all of that is really, again, self-destruction, self-destructive. It's self-sabotage. It's going to get you the opposite of what you want. It's not going to stop what you want from coming in, but it's just going to create an experience that is hellish with all of these flames. And that's the shift in consciousness that is going to bring the breakthrough. You're on your way. And you becoming conscious of that, you're becoming aware that you're on your way, you're headed there, and that you can head there in the light or in the dark, right? So you can have an experience that is centered in love and abundance and feeling free, or you can have an experience towards the realization of what you want that is centered in fear and with the stress and the strain and the overwhelm and the control issues and the attachment. It really is up to you. You really have the ability to choose. And this is the card that is a page. It's coming through as the energy of a child. So this is something new, a new consciousness, a new level of consciousness. This may be something that you know. You're going to know it at a higher level, and that's the breakthrough that you need to create. It's like you need to retrain your thinking towards one that is of inevitability. It's going to come, and as you do, then you're going to find that you're going to be able to overcome obstacles. I feel like what these obstacles are in this situation, they're really more a matter of perspective. They're not actually realized obstacles. You're not in scarcity. It would be more an issue of lack, which is a perceptive filter. And so in this situation, you can create breakthrough by shifting your thinking, by creating a consciousness of inevitability, and then applying that consciousness in situations and circumstances, right? But within dynamics, within concrete events, as things show up, to know that you are going to overcome anything that shows up, because you're going to be successful. So necessarily anything that gets in your way, you're going to overcome somehow. And so it's a matter of looking around and saying, well, how am I going to overcome it? What's the solution? And that solution is going to be there because Spirit is helping you. But you have to be in a state where you yourself are seeking it, and then all the solutions will be coming in. So love, that was your reading. I hope that it served you. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you would like more in-depth help with healing, then check out the description box where I offer intuitive readings and energy work to help you in your process. Sending you lots of love, wishing you all the best. May you be blessed always and in all ways, and I'll be seeing you around. Bye. Hi love, hello and welcome to those of you who chose the second option. We are looking at how to create breakthrough in a situation that you want breakthrough in. So we have got Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. We have got the equivalent of the King of Cups with Resurrection. We have Divine Support, Major Arcana number 13, Death. We have Rejuvenating Rain, Clear the Past, Heal the Present. And so what I'm seeing is that the breakthrough that there is for you to have in this situation is for you to realize that you have divine support in this situation. What I'm getting is that once upon a time, you had experiences, or you had a felt, or you had a sense, or it doesn't feel like it's just a sense. You may have been right, actually, because we do have the Crone Resurrection and we have the Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. So from a space of wisdom, you felt that you were not divinely supported in having this in this situation or circumstance. And I feel like you were right. You can know that best yourself and apply, of course, your own perspective in this situation. I really feel the need to defer to your inner wisdom in this situation and circumstance, because we do have cards that really talk about it being very strong and very wise and very present. We even have this Major Arcana showing up. So that's definitely very important. And a way for you to create this breakthrough is for you to rely on that inner wisdom, to know that you have it and to work it and apply it. So once upon a time, that inner wisdom told you that you were not divinely supported in having this, in going for it, in reaching it, in realizing it. And with the Om here, you may have been quite peaceful about it, actually, and had acceptance and surrender, again, because it came from a space of wisdom, or you developed that in the process. But wherever it is, there's something that you accepted in the past that you don't need to be accepting now, because you're getting the message that now you have divine support. Essentially, what I'm talking about is a green light. A light that was red went green. The energies have shifted. You have cosmic agreement. You have cosmic blessings, cosmic, what's the word? Mercy, favor. This is favored by the universe. The universe wants you to have this now. It was not the case in the past, but it is now. And so what you need to do with Kali, death, is to cut off that old paradigm, that old understanding. Because what happens is that sometimes, or oftentimes, when we have a conception, we have a central understanding, a principle that we understand. The principle would be, this is not intended for me, this is not for me to have. And so based on that, we develop beliefs. This is not good for me. This is not who I am. This doesn't work for me. I don't even like that anyway, blah, 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 and so on and so forth, right? We develop a whole paradigm, a whole perspective that justifies that conception, and that helps us to manifest it. And it's completely appropriate. That's how we work. That's how the energy system works. But what Spirit is saying now is that you need to consciously get rid of that old paradigm and that old perspective, because that's not who you are now. We have this energy of resurrection. You've been through the motions. You've been through the, what's the word? I'm getting like in the fire, but you've been through your process, and your process has worked. And I love how you see here, they have this kind of whitish hair, and here the white hair. So this message is coming through twice. This message of wisdom that you have earned and you've developed. And with the Crone Resurrection, this is talking about you trusting yourself, that you know, you have the knowing that you need, because again, you've been through the process. You've had maybe even the death. Oh yeah, death and resurrection. There you go. You've had the personal growth that you needed to have. You've had the evolution that you needed to have. You're in a space now where you have enough maturity, you have enough resilience, you have enough balance to pursue this. And so Spirit does want it for you. And with ancient healing wisdom, I'm getting this energy that your soul is on the same page, especially with the major arcana here. There is ancient healing wisdom. There is like, it's like the universe is on the same page, but also your soul. It's like your soul has been looking at your growth and evolution and going, yeah, okay, you're ready. So there you go. That's the breakthrough. It's for you to tap into this knowledge and awareness that universe is giving the green light. Your soul is saying, yes, you've grown and evolved. You've been through the motions. You've handled it also like a champion. Get an applause here. Also your guides and angels are coming in here. Yeah, you've really done your work. You've done what you needed to do. You dotted your I's, crossed your T's. You really have been a champion, going through the hoops, the motions, everything that was put before you. You did the work, and now you get to have this, and now you get to have your breakthrough, and you get to move on. So again, the consciousness of this, to be aware of this, to bring this in, and to maybe meditate on this, bring this into meditation, bring this into your reality, and it will move your energy forward towards the breakthrough that you want, that you need, and that you deserve, and that is here for you. So love, that was your reading. I hope that it served you, and if it did, please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you would like to do more healing work, then please check out the description box where I give intuitive readings, and I also have created energy work that to help you go deeper. So it is all there for you. I'm sending you lots of love, wishing you all the best. May you be blessed always and in always. And I'll be seeing you around. And good job, good work, good on you. Bye, love. Hi, love. Hello, and welcome to those of you who chose the third option. This is your reading about how to create breakthrough in a situation. And we've got Waterfall, Effortless. We have a Seven of Wands, Courage. We have Nurture. We have Major Arcana number 11 with White Buffalo, Calf Woman, and Sacred Fire. We've got Begin Now, Take Your First Step. And I'm kind of laughing because it's just such a beautiful answer. And I think maybe it's the kind of thing, the grass is always greener on the other side. It's like when I see this, I would be like, yes, this is awesome. This is an awesome answer to get. But from your perspective, it might not be, right? So that's also part of the reading. So love, with Waterfall, Effortless, the breakthrough that you want is on its way. It's maybe like up here, the water's here. It needs to travel, it needs to move, there needs to be some movement, some motion, some time also to flow, and then it's going to come. It's going to drop into the basin, it's going to be received where you are, right? So it's on its way, and that breakthrough is going to happen effortlessly. You couldn't stop it if you tried, but in the same way, you can't make it happen by trying. So it's just something that is going to come in, and it's going to be, again, effortless. It's going to work itself out. There are not going to be any obstacles that can stand against this. There are not going to be anything that can get in the way of this. It's going to happen. You're going to get that breakthrough. However, with let's start here with the courage. You see it, right? There's something about this perspective that feels like you have to be really courageous. You have to basically have the courage not to act. You have to have the courage, maybe not to act. Let me take that back. You have to have the courage not to try to make it happen. You can still act within the situation or circumstance, but it's about not trying to force things, not trying to even just make things happen. It's about having the courage to have the faith and to stand strong, even when there's, with this line, is coming through maybe as pressure, a sense of urgency, and a sense of maybe even danger. I don't mean that in a literal sense. Of course, if you feel like you are in danger, if you perceive that you're in danger, act, keep yourself safe. Absolutely. This is not speaking to that in any way, shape, or form. It's danger in a metaphorical sense, right? And it's also speaking to sometimes when we're in certain situations, it can feel like danger. It can feel like the whole world is riding on this. If this doesn't happen, it's going to be the end of everything. If I don't get this, I'm going to die. It's like this. I remember saying that to my parents when I was 17. It's like, if this doesn't happen, I'm just gonna die. And meaning it, right? From my perspective, it seemed true. But of course it wasn't. And there's this aspect of it, that there is a lot of it's like there's a realm of energy, a realm of perception that is making the situation even harder to navigate. And so it requires a lot of courage to allow the effortless flow. But it is like this for a purpose with this white buffalo calf woman. White buffalo calf is a teacher of the right relationship to things, especially from a sacred perspective. So to see the sanctity in things, and it's coming through very much talking about the sanctity of the process of why things are happening in this way. It's not gratuitous. It's not spirit kind of, what's the word, punishing you, or even kind of like putting you through a test or anything like that. It's part of the effortless unfolding. It's like, energy follows the path of least resistance. It's a natural unfolding. It's organic. It's organically unfolding. And so with begin now, spirit is acknowledging that it does take you out of your comfort zone to allow this organic unfolding, to allow things to converge and come together. You are being seen in that. Spirit understands, but it's not going to change the nature of how things happen. And so you are being called upon to really take care of yourself in this situation. Give yourself a lot of love, a lot of nurture, a lot of care. And as you do, you're going to realize the spirit is doing the same thing. Divine Mother, you're being cared for, and especially your divine child, your spiritual energy is being cared for in how things are unfolding. And you getting on that same page is you giving yourself something very precious, something very, very beautiful, right? To not necessarily live beholden to your comfort zone, but to live in a space where you are being universally taken care of. It's that reality shift. And there's nothing wrong with the comfort zone. I have a Cancer ascendant. I love my comfort zone. I am able to do brilliant things from my comfort zone. It's just about expanding the comfort zone. That's how I see it. You expand your comfort zone and you become comfortable in that, and so on and so forth. And that's kind of what spirit wants to do. There's something about you risking to get locked into this very small, narrow, and very kind of detrimental perspective to you, where you feel like you have to make things happen on your own behalf. I'm the one who always has to make it happen. I always have to do this. You take things on that you don't need to take on, when there is the potential for effortless flow that just happens on terms that you're not in full control of, right? And that's the shift that is here for you. That's the breakthrough, really, in this situation. So, love, that was your reading. So fascinating. I'm sending you so much love, so much compassion. Boy, have I been there. Boy, am I with you. I'm sending you so much love. And if you enjoyed the reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you would like some healing, I actually do quite a bit of healing work on co-creation. So I have energy work on co-creating with spirit and creating change in our lives and so on. That is in the description box. You can check that out. I also offer intuitive readings if you would like a more in-depth reading. Sending you lots of love, wishing you all the best. May you be blessed always and in always, and I'll be seeing you around. Bye. Hi, love. Hello, and welcome to those of you who chose the fourth option. Boy, do we have a reading here for you. Are looking at how to create breakthrough in a situation. We've got fire, passion. We've got the Four of Swords with patience. We've got reflection. We have the Wheel of Fortune, major arcana number 10 with Goddess Lakshmi. And we have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Wow, what a message. Did not see this one coming. So what Spirit is saying is like, look, this is a situation where you need to become more passionate. With the fire passion here, I feel like this is a situation that you really want, and you are passionate about it. You really want it, and you also have probably put in time, energy, focus, your resources into realizing the situation. And so you would go, but I am passionate about it. And Spirit is saying, yes, but you need to be more passionate about this. Now, the thing of it is that with the Goddess Lakshmi here, there's a potential for you in this situation to gain something that is bigger, something that is more fortunate, something that is just, it feels really out of this world, like with her blue skin, and it's something that you are going to be blessed with. Spirit wants to bless you with more in this situation and circumstance, to bless you with a tremendous amount of the things that come with fortune, like prosperity, but also ease, flow, comfort, luxury. There's an added dimension that wants to manifest for you in the situation. The Spirit wants to manifest for you in the situation, and I'm being even corrected. Spirit says is intended to manifest for you in the situation. And with discovering truth, you stand in the light of truth. It's about you going for that. You see how this person here is going one way and everybody else is pointing to another way, looking at another way. We have cities here, so something settled, something that's just the usual way of doing things. And this is you. You're intended in the situation to go your own way. You're intended to create some kind of departure from the norm, from the status quo, from how everybody else does it, from how everybody else goes about it, to go for yours, to create something that is unique to you and that is going to be really fulfilling to you on all of the levels that we kind of tuned in to here. However, for you to arrive at that higher dimension, there is a need for you to have some patience. So to allow things to take longer, to allow things to maybe become more complex. It's like this energy of, but I can just go and I can just have it now. I can just get it done now. I can just be there now, or at least soon. But there's the need here to pause and to allow it to become something bigger, something more complex, something more rich also, in a metaphorical sense, but also like in a literal sense for some of you to some extent, right? To have to bring in more richness, more depth, but also more abundance into it. And with this reflection card, Spirit is saying it's not something that's in your vision right now. You need to focus on it. You need to look at it. You need to see the beauty in that. The beauty in making it bigger, in it being more, in it getting richer. And maybe even in you getting richer. Maybe you're just like, oh, more money, more problems. That's not my path. But there's a reflection that needs to happen here, where you're seeing, and reflection is also your image. It's for you to see yourself in this truth. You stand in the light of truth. What you're discovering is also yourself and how much this is going to suit you. And that's when you're going to have the breakthrough. And what Spirit is saying is that it's going to fuel your passion to a level you don't even know. You don't even know. However passionate you've been, however much you've put in, you're going to take it to the next level. All this black, there's the unknown to it. You don't see it coming, but it's what is intended for you in the situation, and it is what Spirit wants for you. So take some time, go into reflection, allow it to take more time. Really create this process, go through this process of discovering the truth, and then your breakthrough will follow. So love, that was your reading. That was the message that Spirit had for you. I hope that it served you. And if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you would like to go deeper, do some more in-depth work, I do offer intuitive readings. And also, I have energy work. So that could help you. And it's all in the description box. So may you be blessed always and in always. Wishing you all the best, and I'll be seeing you around. Bye! Hi love, hello to those of you who have chosen the 5th option. We have here a reading about creating breakthrough in a situation that you are concerned with. So that's already coming in, this energy of concern. So we've got wind activation, we've got 7 of Cups with denial, we have concentration, we have got Shakti with ecstatic union, staying focused and hold the course. So first and foremost, I'm being drawn to this energy of denial. There's something, and how I started to talk about concern. First things first. That's what it is. It's like, oh, okay. With wind activation, the breakthrough is underway. This breakthrough is coming. With denial, you're not perceiving it, you're not seeing it, you're not aware that it's coming, but it's coming. It's coming with the wind. Wind is created when there's a shift in pressure. And it's the energy moving from one to the other. So I feel like there's been something in your life that's changed, a change in circumstance. It could also be just like a change in the energy cycle that you're in. But there's definitely like a fundamental change that is leading to an activation that is moving things onward. And you're not seeing it. And because you're not seeing it, you're in a kind of old energy dynamic. Yeah, it throws everything in disarray. You're here in an old energy. It looks almost cramped, right? Just cramped and dark and not seeing it. but she is wearing a white dress. There is purity. Your energy is in a good place, especially with the Shakti here. Your chakras are aligned, as the expression goes. But here, a part of the reading, whatever energy needs to be in place in order to manifest this breakthrough, it's in place. You've done your work. You're in a good place. You're aligned. And so this is all coming in. It's coming in. What you need to do with concentration and staying focused is to hold the course. This is a lot of energy. This is a lot of change, upheaval. This is a lot of also correction for some of you. It depends what you're looking for, what the situation is. But there's definitely this energy of righting wrongs. There's an energy of initiation, starting new things, going back into the past, moving into the future, clearing up all of that stuff, past, present, future dynamics. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And again, I was mentioning for some of you, it's like a soul cycle. It's an energy cycle. That's a long time, potentially. That could be many lifetimes. So there's a lot of energy that's mixed up. Like you see here, there's brown, there's purple, and there's thingy, and there's air. There's just so many things that are a part of this, and therefore that are impairing your ability to see, to be aware of it. It's even affecting me giving you this reading. So it's very, very important that you stay focused, that you hold the course, that you keep an eye on what it is that you want to have in the situation or circumstance, because things are going to start happening and they're going to start moving and shaking. I'm seeing like your foundation shaking out from under you, not in a nefarious way or an unpleasant, maybe not unpleasant is the word, but like not in a bad way, right? Let's just use that, good or bad, as the filters that we use, not in a negative way, in the sense that it takes away from you, it takes away from your life, but in a positive way. It adds love, it adds peace, it adds wellness to your life. That kind of dynamic is going to be unfolding. And because again we have all of these chakras aligned, there's multidimensional energy here, lots of different levels. It's not just one thing that's going to shift and be changed and transformed. It's many different levels, many different things happening, and it's very important that you keep your eye on the ball, that you hold the course as things are shifting and changing. With concentration here, there's the need for you to continue the work that you've been doing. So this can be very, very literal. Maybe you've been meditating a lot. Keep doing that. Something very grounded, and it's very saying keep that discipline, keep it going. But at its core, concentration is being with the center. So it's about staying true to the spiritual essence here, to the, again, the work that you've done. Sometimes, I see it. Okay. Sometimes like, we're in spiritual work and growth and evolution, and we're learning to release attachment from the material realm, possessions, those kinds of things. But maybe if a lot of money comes in, all of a sudden you can buy more things, and so there's a risk of going into consumerism, right? But then to hold on to spiritual principles within that could be the same thing with relationships. Maybe you've been in isolation a lot, all of a sudden you have a lot of people around you. Hold on to those spiritual principles, to those spiritual truths. It's very, very important. So the breakthrough is underway. It's going to happen. It's not something that you can see. And what this message really is for is to tell you, yeah, it's happening. So make sure you keep your eye on the ball, and you stay focused on what matters to you, where you want to go in this situation, what you want to have, and also stay true to the practices, the work that you've done of aligning yourself, which is going to help you. It's for where you're headed, right? It's for what's after the breakthrough. So don't lose it on your way out and through the breakthrough into where you're going, right? You have the key to the house, right? You brought the key to the house that you're going to live in, the energetic house, the reality that you're going to live in. Don't lose the key as you're moving from one house to the next, right? It's like that. So if that was your reading, that was so exciting. I didn't expect it at all. So I hope that this reading served you. If it did, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you would like more in-depth work, then check out the description box, because I offer intuitive readings. And I also have energy work that could help you. I have a whole bunch of energy work actually about change management and about creating change and how about riding that wave of change when it does come. So that could help you. Maybe. Check it out. It's in the description box. Sending you lots of love. Wishing you all the best. And I'll be seeing you around. Bye-bye. Hi, love. Hello, and welcome to those of you who chose the sixth pile. We have here a reading about breakthrough in a situation and how you can create that breakthrough for yourself. So, we have got river movement, we've got wind fear, we've got perseverance, we've got major arcana number 3 with Kuan Yin, we have valiant courage, and we have take action with passion. So what I'm getting, love, is that in this situation, you are going to create the breakthrough through perseverance and through taking action. Now, the cards do indicate that this is hard to do because with this Five of Swords here, with the fear, there's this energy of not knowing where things are going. Also, river here with the movement. There's where you're headed is around the bend. You don't see what's around the bend. There's insecurity. There's fear here about how things are going, how things are going to go. Is this going to work out? There's a lot of pressure in this situation. So Spirit is acknowledging that. But you still need to keep going. You still need to persevere in order to get the breakthrough. With Kuan Yin here, there's this energy of having a lot of compassion. Kuan Yin is Bodhisattva of compassion. So there's this energy of understanding that it's very hard. What you're being required or asked of, what is being asked of you in this situation is very hard. It's a lot. There's this energy of the difficulty of the human experience, of the human condition. It's very big. It's a big energy about how unfair existence can be, and a lot of compassion for you in this situation, in this circumstance. But however difficult it is, however unfair it can seem, or even it can be, it doesn't change the fact that your breakthrough in this situation comes from you persevering, enduring, moving on, acting valiantly, taking action with passion, even when you don't see how you could, what good it would do, where it's gonna get you, but to still be acting on it almost for its own sake, because that's the right thing to do for you. It's the right thing to do by yourself. And here with perseverance, we have Lord Ganesha, who broke off his tusk. It's like he was writing. And Lord Ganesha is credited for having written some very pivotal religious texts, right? So he's writing something that is going to help millions of people for thousands of years. And he got to the end of his quill. And so he broke off his tusks so that he could keep working. And that sacrifice paid off beautifully, handsomely with the jewels here. That's what Spirit is saying. This is going to pay off for you. It's going to be very, very beautiful. It's going to be amazing. And the more that you persevere, the more you actually are going to be putting things into motion to get where you want to go in this situation, to have the breakthrough that you want, to leave what you want to leave behind, and to step into what you want to step into. But again, it takes you. It comes from you. It starts with you. Kuan Yin also has this energy in this deck of soft power. So this is the feminine power also. Spirit is saying, don't push it and don't push yourself. Don't try to force the movement forward. That's also part of the stress of this. It's not even that you can just persevere. I'll work 12 hours a day. I'll push and get this done. No, with the Empress, there has to be self-care. There has to be compassion for yourself in this situation also. There has to be soft power where you're not trying to push this through, but you're being valiant, right? Valiance has this level connotation of virtue. It's, again, doing it for intrinsic reasons, doing it in the right ways, taking action with passion, but also with grounding, also with, again, compassion for yourself, for other people involved, compassion for the situation, other people involved. For example, if you're a boss and you really want to get this done, don't keep your employees in the office until midnight every single day for 3 months until it's done. It's that kind of energy, right? Don't push someone to grow or to evolve. That level is also coming in for some of you. And from that perspective, you applying this perspective and of course doing the work and keeping at it, tirelessly, well, not tirelessly, but keeping at it with perseverance, with endurance, consistently. That's what I meant to say. With consistency, over and over and over and over again, you will get there. You will turn the bend. You will leave this behind for good, and you will step into the rewards, into the treasure that this will have become. And Spirit is saying it's also going to be something that you treasure. This ability to do this, to create this, is also going to be a big treasure for you in your life. So love, that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it served you. I am wishing you all the best in this situation. You have my compassion, you have my love, you have my prayers, and I really am praying for the best for you in this situation. I know that it's not easy. So if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you would like more in-depth help and support, then check out the description box, because I do offer intuitive readings, but I also have energy work that could really help you in this situation. I am sending you lots of love, wishing you all the best. May you be blessed always, always and always, and so it is. Bye.